Yeah, good morning. All good. Just been for a couple of laps around the lake. Time for a nice cuppa. Yeah, I was thinking this morning about how players prepare for football games mentally and how some footballers prefer to rely on the instincts and experience rather than adopting structured psychological techniques for performance. The debate between instinct and structured psychological techniques highlights the diverse ways footballers approach mental aspects of the game. For some, the freedom to trust their own gut and rely on experience is what allows them to shine. Others find value in adopting a more methodical approach. In the end, the beauty of football lies in unpredictability, and every player must find their own path to navigate that. And some players find the balance of both, structure and instinct. The role of instinct and experience in football performance. Football is a sport that thrives on passion, creativity, and the ability to adapt to real-time situations on the pitch, for example, dynamic situations on the pitch. While structured psychological techniques have become increasingly popular amongst athletes for improving focus, resilience, and overall mental performance, some footballers prefer to rely on their instincts and experience to navigate the complexities of the game. So instincts, the natural edge, instincts play a vital role in football. They are results of years of training, countless hours spent honing skills and immersion in rhythm of the sport. For many players, instinct is what allows them to make split-second decisions, whether it's anticipating the opponent's move, choosing the right moment to make a pass, or positioning themselves perfectly to score a goal. Unlike structured psychological techniques, instincts are deeply ingrained in and often operate on a subconscious level, making them a powerful tool in high pressure moments. Some footballers believe that overanalyzing situations or relying heavily on the mental frameworks can hinder their natural flow to ability to react spontaneously. They argue football is not just a science, but also an art where intuition and creativity should take precedence over rigid methodologies. So experience is the master teacher. Experience is another cornerstone of performance for many players. In a season spent competing various levels, facing different opponents, and overcoming challenges shapes a footballer's understanding of the game. This accumulated knowledge often serves as a mental guide, allowing players to draw on past situations and outcomes to inform decisions. For seasoned players, experience becomes a reliable resource that can often outweigh structured psychological training. They often trust their instincts. They back years of practical exposure to high-stakes scenarios. This approach can be particularly effective for players who have developed deep emotional connection to the game, as their actions on the pitch become an extension of their personality and style. The debate, structure versus spontaneity. Modern sports, psych, for example, psychology and mental preparation for sport offers tools, visualization, mindfulness and goal setting, and much more to enhance performance. These techniques are designed to help athletes manage stress, maintain focus, build resilience. However, not all footballers find these methods necessary. Some argue that football is unpredictable by nature and structured psychological approaches cannot account for validity of the game. Critics of structured methods often highlight the risk of overthinking. They believe that relying heavily on mental techniques can lead to players second-guessing their instincts, ultimately slowing down the decision-making process. For these footballers, trusting their gut and drawing on experience feels more authentic and effective in the heat of competition. Finding the balance, while instincts and experience can be invaluable assets, it's worth noting that structured psychological techniques have helped many players unlock potential, overcome mental barriers. The key lies in finding the balance between the two approaches. Some players integrate aspects of sports psychology and mental preparation into their routine, while maintaining the reliance on instinct and experience. Ultimately, the choice between structured techniques and instinctive play comes down to personal preference and what works best for each individual. Football is a diverse sport, and its beauty lies in variety in styles and approaches that players bring to the pitch. Whether it's through meticulous mental preparation, through sheer power of instinct and experience, every footballer has their own unique way of preparing for a match. It'd be great to hear your thoughts. What are your thoughts? Instincts, methodical approaches, structured approaches, the balance above. Please feel free to sort of comment what your thoughts are.